I'm trying to help you understand that sometimes time is the most precious commodity. I don't have time to do a lot of stuff. I don't have time. Like, that's how you get in trouble, because you have too much time. Your threesomes and all that weird sex stuff you do. Listen, I don't have time for that. If there was another woman in bed with my husband and I'd be like, you got this covered? Because I got things to do. I'm busy. We're busy. That's not a sex joke. That's a time management joke, by the way. All I want to do is sleep. Sometimes we sleep and have sex at the same time. My favorite position is awake. I don't even want to get into that stuff. It is weird to talk about that stuff here. Is he looking? I love my husband. I think one of the reasons I kind of got a little bit grumpier in my old age is because what they don't tell you about marriage, when one person snores, the other person loses all credibility because they no longer believe you. When you say, you snore, their response is, no, I don't. Oh, now I'm a liar? I have to prove it to you? I have to film you like I'm looking for a Yeti in the Andes? Ridiculous. Why would I make up that he snored? I'm in the business of words. I'd make up something way more fantastical. Like, you know what you do while you sleep? You juggle. I know, it's the craziest thing. I woke up in the middle of the night, pillows hitting the ceiling in a rhythmic formation. You know what I wish he'd do in his sleep? Mow the lawn. That's what I wish. Oh my God. I love my husband, but he's from Brooklyn. He mows crop circles. Investigators are showing up in our yard all the time. Things happen, you know, when you get married. We just went through something and we stuck through it. He got really sick and we had to have a conversation I wasn't prepared to have. He said to me, if something happens to me, I want you to know it's okay with me if you get married again. And I was like, I didn't even want to get married this time. What are the odds I get knocked up at 48 years old? 48, for all of you trying to figure it out. And then, then I realized, he was like, come on, take it seriously. I knew what he wanted to hear, so you got to give that to your partner sometimes. I said, listen, no matter what happens, for as long as I walk this planet, there will be one man who calls me his wife, and that's you. Because what am I supposed to say? Oh, give me Mike's number in case you're in a coma? You might be comatose, so I don't know. He will be my only husband, and you could tell he was relieved. But I will bang a lot of people. Women are tired. Don't act like you're not. You know you are. Even when you try to pretend you're only. That's why 50 Shades of Grey was popular. Because women are tired. Because I didn't even read that book, but I know this. I know that the main character ties the woman up. And while you're tied up, you don't have to do the laundry, the dishes, you don't have to go anywhere. You're like, it's behind the milk. Move the milk. I just fucking bought it on Tuesday. That's beautiful acting, isn't it? Why doesn't anybody ever cast me in shit, motherfuckers? Every day, I'm tired. I don't need ecstasy. I need a drug called complacency. Just, I don't know. It's crazy. And I know crazy, okay? Because crazy's easy to tell. Especially on women. You could tell. I'm an observationist. That's what I do. I watch people. And then I talk about them at night. That's what I do. 20 years all around the world. And women are the same everywhere. I grew up with all boys. I'm in a male-dominated industry. And you could tell if a woman is crazy in direct proportion to her eyebrows. The thinner the eyebrow, the crazier the broad. My mother-in-law shaves them off and draws them back in, and she's Planet Bananas, okay? Some of you are sitting there trying to figure out how thick or thin your eyebrows are. And your men are giving me hostage signals. They're afraid of you. They're afraid. That's why we have to have safe words. My husband said to me, you know, I think we should get a safe word. How about get the fuck off of me? How about that? All one word with a hashtag in front of it. How about that? Is that good? I married the hot kid from the slow class. I didn't know. You don't know that shit till you go to a class reunion, then you're like, you were potting plants the whole motherfucking time you were in school, weren't you? No, that's not to say that he's stupid. He's not. He has a lot of useless information, which is what marriage is. I have a lot of respect for my husband. I made him respect me. That's the truth. I did. I taught him you have to carry yourself with class and dignity, and you will be treated with class and dignity. I taught him how to respect me. We were dating for about 6 weeks. He was an hour and a half late. I don't care as much, except that he didn't call, right? No text, no email, nothing. Finally calls, he said, I was stuck in traffic and my cell phone died. I said, well, come over, but could you stop by the pharmacy and buy some condoms? And we hadn't even slept together at that point because I'm not a whore. And I wish I would have been. If I'd have known I was gonna get married and locked down, I'd been fucking everybody. He was like, what? I hung up the phone, I put on sexy lingerie, I lit candles, music. Put the chain unlocked, he knocked on the door, opened up. I said, let me see the condoms. So I said, thanks, we need that shit. And I shut the door. I was alone, but I figured he'd get the therapy he needed. He would stay, and he stayed, and I love him. And I'm not telling you that marriage is always easy. It's not. It's a lot of useless information. That's what it is. Tells me all kinds of stuff at the most inopportune times. Woke up the other night, perfect example, I'm choking him. He woke up and looked at me and goes, what's wrong? I'm choking. He said, maybe you ate a spider. What the hell is wrong with you? He said, I was watching the Discovery Channel. And the average person eats about 8 spiders a year in their sleep. You're an asshole, all right? Really. Because now I can't sleep, because I don't know if I'm on spider 1 or spider 8. I gotta sleep with a nicotine patch over my mouth. I'm punching him in the dick, because if I gotta be awake, he's gotta be awake. And I'm happy. Because goals change. All I ever wanted to be was happy. Now I just want to die before my tits hit the floor.
Peanut Jaffa. Do you know why we're here? I do. We've been talking about Valentine's Day. I have been listening, and you have finally come to the right guy to talk about romance, my man. You. Yes, me, for example. That is not just a suitcase you got me out of. No. That, my friend, is where I take the ladies. What? That is the luggage of love. The luggage of love. And you know about the music, yeah. Boom, chicka, wow. Peanut, no one but you can fit inside that suitcase. Oh, you'd be surprised. Maybe just you and Jose Jalapeno. On a stick. Okay, don't be gross. I refuse to allow a stick in my box. I just said that out loud, didn't I? Yeah, you did, yeah. Well, I meant it, both ways. All right. Have you been on any dates lately? Well, I think about it a lot. You think about going on dates? Yeah, I do. I try and figure out how to make it happen without you being there too. Right, it's not easy. I just seem to lay there. It's not funny. It's like my own Toy Story hell. And no Woody. Maybe a little buzz. But I'm looking good, right, ladies? That is 50 Shades of Purple right there. Bone chicka. Look, Valentine's Day, it's the holiday of love. It is about love, isn't it? Of course. And who is that extra special person in your life right now? Well, is there someone? No. Thank you. I'm really sorry. I know, but look at you. Yeah, and Walter, and Brother Jay. You all have someone. You know, maybe Jose could help you. Help me what? Find a date. What, you're serious? Well, I've heard. You've heard what? He's Latin, so, you know, a Latin lover on a stick. Why don't we ask him? Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Jose Jalapeno on his feet. Good evening, Jose. Buenas noches, Senor Jeff. And others. He's not happy with me right now. We are not speaking. Why not? Don't worry about it. He ate my cousin Julio. You ate his cousin Julio? Well, how was I supposed to know? He was just laying there next to the dip. Not saying anything. I thought he was a pauper. I don't want to talk to you. Oh, okay, I'm actually really sorry, Jose. He died doing what he loved most. What was that? Burning your mouth. He did do that. Right. And later their ass. I'll let you know. Okay. So, Jose, you think you can help Peanut get a date? See, I know women. You? I have never seen you with a woman. You're in that box all day long. See, but many of the times I am not alone. Oh, come on. Who gets in there with you? Ask your mother. Hey! What the hell? All right. Did you hear that? Yeah, I'll deep fry his ass. No. And his stick, whatever. Calm down. He said he was with my mother. I know. My mother can't fit in Jose's box. No, but Jose can fit in your mother's box. All right. What the hell? I'm gonna slice him up and serve him on our next plate of frickin' nachos. And that's when I burned your ass. You can't. Yes, I can. I don't have an ass. It's an elbow. That sounds much worse than his beak. All right. I thought this was going to be a lot more fun. That's what I said to your mother. Hey, all right, wait a minute. I thought your mother had a steak. Not as big as your sister's. Oh, will you stop it, both of you. Look, Peanut, have you ever tried online dating? Well, I thought that maybe we could help you out by filling out a profile on one of those sites and see how it goes. Oh, okay. I pulled up the site, yeah, and let's enter your profile and see what happens. Okay, so for example, okay, the name. Okay, first name P, last name Nut. That's not right. There's two blanks. What are you going to do? Initial T, then last name. It's like you're talking backwards. Height, 6'4". You're like 2'4". Objects in there are larger than they appear. Okay, now it's asking your relationship intent. Is it long-term, short-term, short but open to long-term, not sure? Is there a checkbox for when, then, thinking them? Okay, sexual orientation. Upside down. No. Sideways? No. About face. Stop it. That's what she said. No, I have no idea what you're doing. She also said that. Where? What do I enter? He said that. Stop it. Income? What? Income. Outcome? What? Income, outcome. How come? Read this right there. The amount of money you make annually. Annually. Oh, that's way different. It's amazing how one little missing you can rock your world. And make it difficult to walk. Okay, we've now gotten to the part of the show that I'm not really sure about, Peanut. What's that? Well, as the audience knows, before the show started, many of them were given these cards and asked to write you questions about love and relationships. Anything to do with Valentine. Yep. So, where is... All right, I can't read the first name. Is it Frank? It looks like Fruck. All right, Frank. Dear Peanut, I got my wife these tickets for our 10th anniversary. Is this enough? Let's see. 25th anniversary is silver, 50th is gold, and 10th is warm beer and a puppet show. Yes, you're good, Frank. John Simmons, dear Peanut, are children with peanut allergies allowed to play with you? Oh, ha, ha, ha. Yes, they are. Deal with the itch, bitch. Oh, that. Kate and Sherry, dear Peanut, what advice would you give a married lesbian couple that's been with each other for 14 years? Do you know? No, I don't know either. Clearly, we don't have anything you need. Where are Dennis and Kathy? Aw, dear Peanut, we reconnected at our 56th class reunion 2 years ago. Should we get married? I guess so. Are you the last two left? Happy Valentine's Day. John McClendon? Dear Peanut, after 20 plus years of marriage, how can I get my wife to, want to, have, sex? Any thoughts? Well, John, clearly from this question, it shows you like to beat around the bush. And there's your problem.
I got a girlfriend now. Thank you. I love her very much, man. She's an amazing person. She's very successful. My girlfriend's a venture capitalist. Yeah, fucking jackpot, right? You know? It's great. It's great. For you guys that don't know what a venture capital means, it means that I'm the poorest person she knows. And what that really means is I'm her sugar baby. So it's great. That's right. That's right. Gender equality. That's what I'm talking about. It's time for men to get taken care of. That's right. See that brother high-fiving his girl? Appreciate you, man. Fellow sugar baby. Come on. That's right. That's right. I love her, man. I'm trying to be a better boyfriend. I'm new to this like boyfriend stuff, right? I used to take everything so personally. Like every time we get into a fight, I'm like, babe, why are you mad at me? I'm the perfect boyfriend. Wrong answer. Fellas, if your girl's mad at you, you can't take that shit personally because it's not even about you. She doesn't even know what she's mad about. You just happen to be there, you know what I mean? You're a victim of circumstance, man. So it's not your job to engage in an argument, it's your job to diffuse the situation. You gotta jujitsu that shit until you get to the bottom of the real problem. Like the other week, she was mad at me about something. She was like, babe, I feel like we don't even like go on date nights anymore. I'm like, okay. I hear you. But what's really going on? And she was like, well, sometimes I feel like you like hanging out with your buddies more than you like hanging out with me. And I'm like, okay. I hear you. But what's really going on? And then she takes a deep breath. And she was like, remember last week at my birthday? Heather brought a cousin and she didn't even know my name. I was like, see, that's your problem right there. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Heather's cousin's a bitch, you know? Fuck her, man. Let's focus our energy on her. trying to be a better communicator, man. My girl always wants me to talk about my feelings. She's like, babe, I wish you'd talk about your feelings more. I'm like, I feel fine. What more do you want me to say? I don't know. I'm not that emotionally involved. I don't know what else. I'm fine. But don't keep asking me that, because the 5th time you ask me that, I might not be fine. The 5th time you ask me that shit, some dark shit is gonna come out. It's like, babe, how are you feeling? I don't know. I'm angry all the time because my dad yelled at me after ping pong practice. But in a relationship, it's important to speak the same language. My girl asked me, she was like, babe, what's your love language? I'm like, what? She's like, you know, your love language. Like, how do you convey love to your partners and loved ones? Like, for example, a love language could be words of affirmation. I'm like, words of affirmation? I was raised by Asian parents. I've never heard one word of affirmation in my life. Nobody ever told me, Jimmy, you're so great, you can do it. They're like, don't fuck it up. Their love language was verbal abuse. I'm trying to figure out my love languages. Physical touch, right? It's another love language. Nobody touched me until I was 22. I'm not familiar with that. What are some other love languages? I like every woman just screaming out at their partner, acts of service, gift giving. I think gift giving is a good one, okay? I love giving gifts to my girl. She loves giving gifts to me. We love that, right? Like, for example, I love buying my girl shoes. She loves shoes, and we wear the same shoe size. It's a perfect gift for the whole family, you know what I mean? These are her shoes tonight, you know? It's me perfect. That's right. And in return, I let her wear all of my Jordans. Yeah, guys, you guys know that's love. Because Jordans, to guys, that's our most prized possession. If we let you slip into our Jordans, that's like you letting us slip in to you. You know? Same thing. I think Asian people, our most natural love language is acts of service, right? That's what our parents did to us. They might never say, I love you, but they did a lot of nice things for us. Every night, I don't care how busy my parents were, they'll come home and make a 5-course meal. That's love right there, right? You gotta give it up for them. You gotta give it up, that's right. In our culture, food is love. I love cooking for my girl. We love cooking together. Food is love. That's why I hate watching all these reality cooking shows where they make food so freaking stressful. Like all these guys with aggressive tattoos and they're just sweating in the kitchen. They're like, yes, chef, 2 minutes, it's still raw. And they're just making fucking scallops. There's 2 items on the menu and they can't handle that shit. You go to any Chinese restaurant, there's about 485 items on the menu. And there's one dude back there in the kitchen. He's not even a chef, he's somebody's uncle from Hong Kong. And he knows how to make everything in under 30 seconds. That guy's the real hero, you know what I mean? In a relationship, I think it's important to know how you convey love, but it's just as important to know how you receive love. You gotta be vulnerable and let your partner do nice things for you. See, I'm not very good at that. I'm terrible at like directly asking for things that I want. So instead, I just drop little hints. That's called being passive aggressive. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, for example, I love watching these YouTube videos of Japanese housewives making bento boxes. It's very nice, very cute. It's like a little ASMR, you know? And it's just really nice. This Japanese woman wakes up at 6 a.m. every day to make her working husband a bento box. But I can't ask my venture capitalist girlfriend to make me a bento box. I'm not an idiot, I'm a sugar baby. I know my role. So instead of asking her directly, I just drop little hints. Like we'll be sitting on the couch together. I just pull out my phone and pretend I accidentally stumbled onto this video. I'm like, oh, what is this? bento boxes? Oh my God, it's so cute. What is that, like a rice ball shaped like a panda? Look. Wow, so she makes this every day for him? Wow, she must love him so much. I thought I was being slick until she came out to one of my shows and she heard this joke. And she was really upset, man, and rightfully so. I was just up here talking shit, right? We went home, we got into a big fight. She was like, babe, that's bullshit, okay? If you want me to do something, why don't you just ask me directly? And if you really want somebody to make you bento boxes, why don't you just go find a Japanese woman? I'm like, babe, I'm sorry you feel that way, okay? But I think you're missing the point. You don't have to be Japanese to make bento boxes. That's right. So now I'm making her bento boxes every day. That's how I show my love. I was very nervous to introduce my girlfriend to my dad, because she's absolutely beautiful. But who knows if her wingspan is long enough for his liking. I was so nervous, man. The first time I brought my girlfriend to my dad's house, and to his credit, I want to give him credit, he actually didn't say anything crazy. Because for some reason, when an old Chinese person sees white people, they just start acting right. Like his posture changed and stood upright. And for some reason, he just came up with a British accent. Like me and my girlfriend walked in the house, he didn't say anything crazy. He just looked at us, he was like, oh. Prosperous young couple. And my girlfriend was so confused. It's like, why does your dad sound like Helen Mirren? And I start saying all these nice things about my girl. I'm like, oh, Dad, yeah, she's very successful, but she's also very nice. And her family, they're just great people. And my dad was like, good. All lives matter.
People ask me, like, who's your husband? Who is this guy? Tell us about him, right? Well, it's actually kind of funny because I used to do a joke on my first DVD where I talked about Christian rap music and Christian rappers. How, like, it's so cheesy. Like, what you gonna do? Bust a cap in the devil? Like, what? Right? Like, what's your name? Ludacris? Coming to the stage, Jay-Jesus? What's up? Right? Like, so cheesy. So, of course, the person who I'd end up marrying is a Christian rapper. Yeah, joke's on me. Oh, you're funny, Jesus. And when we first started dating, I was kind of embarrassed to tell my friends and my family because, like, I knew I had the joke. I knew they knew I had the joke. So I was just trying to avoid it. Like my cousin Joe, he's like, who is this guy? What does he do? I was like, he's in a band. Cool, what does he play? Play. I don't really know if he's athletic or not. No, instrument. Oh, you said play, that could mean like 20 things. He plays the lyricist. Yeah, it's new. You probably never heard of that one. People say my husband looks like Lenny Kravitz. Yeah, I'll take it. Right? Well, white people will say he looks like Lenny Kravitz. Black people say he looks like Maxwell. So. It just depends on what neighborhood you're from. Any black guy with an afro, he looked like him probably. But funny thing is, he's not even black, he's Puerto Rican. People who are not Latinos sometimes think that all Latinos are the same, right? But we're very different. And you don't realize how different Mexicans are from Puerto Ricans until you sign up to marry one. Very different. Very different. Even the little things, right? Like, I'm Mexican, I like spicy food, okay? I eat salsa with everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't got salsa for your food, probably don't even eat it. what I'm saying? Just get a smoothie. And my husband, he's Puerto Rican, and he can't do spicy food. Like if you sprinkle a little bit of pepper in his food, he's gonna flip out. Babe, is this spicy? You put spice in this? You put your Mexican stuff in this? Like it's pepper, you can't handle pepper? My family calls me mija. His family calls me mommy. Little differences. The Spanish is so different. The way Mexicans speak Spanish, the way Puerto Ricans speak Spanish is very different, right? And like I live in LA now, so that's like northern Mexico. So that's the only kind of Spanish that I hear, right? And then Puerto Ricans, y'all are from Florida, I think. So when I first flew to Florida to meet his mom, she started speaking to me in Spanish. And I was like, oh, sorry, I don't speak Puerto Rican. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Like, it just sounds different. Like, to me, when I hear Puerto Ricans speak Spanish, it sounds like they have water in their mouth and they don't want it to spill. You know what I mean? Like, hola, ¿cómo está? ¿Qué quiero comer? Oye, ¿qué está pasando? It just sounds different. I mean, I'm not really one to be talking because I don't even speak Spanish, so. My last name is Johnson. What do you want me to do? And my husband and I decided we didn't want any kids, right? We're like, no kids. I know it's very un-Mexican of me. And I take it over the top, too. Like, if I see a pregnant girl walking towards me, I'm like, oh, no. And my husband and I, we're still real new, right? Like, we just got married last summer. We had just moved in together. So we're still, like, figuring each other out, right? Like, our little things we do, our little rules we have, right? Like for instance, like, my toothbrush, right? I like to be the only one that uses my toothbrush. This guy, I don't know how he grew up. Like maybe they're on a budget or something. But like he come to me the other day, he's like, hey babe, can I use your toothbrush real quick? I said, what? Like, that's the option for you? Like you're thinking about it? Sick. He's like, what? It's just like kissing. We kiss at the same thing. I do not scrape off your tartar with my tongue. I mean, I know I'm pretty amazing. But I'm almost positive I cannot prevent cavities. My husband likes to leave his shoes right in the middle of a walkway. Like as soon as you open the door, boom, shoes. Like you couldn't kick them off to the side? That was hard to do. So all throughout the house, I just trip over shoes like, "Oy, sorry dog." And we're still real new, so like I still try to look cute when I sleep. I'll probably grow out of that one real quick. But right now, I still try to look cute, right? But it's kind of hard because I sleep with Invisalign trays in my mouth. So sometimes when I wake up, my lip will get stuck to the plastic tray. I wake up looking like Fire Marshal Bill. Like full on, let me show you something. My face will be all greasy. That's not cute. So when I feel myself starting to wake up, like I'll fix my lip real quick. I put grease on my lip like it's glass. Make it work. Make it work. And we're pretty good with decision making, right? Like he'll come to me with stuff, I'll come to him with stuff, like teamwork, you know? But every now and then he'll try to go off and do his own thing. Like recently we just bought some curtains for the house. And I told him, I said, when you're at the store, take a picture of them and send it to me before you buy it, right? But he forgot that part. So I came home to these gaudy Armenian curtains hanging in my house that are like 2 feet too short. I got high water curtains. Like first thing, my brother came over the house. He's like, why you got capri pant curtains?